with your high rolls, both Roland, I believe, and Kaina.
Yep.
You notice a whole lot. You notice that it's a pretty mid-sized to large-sized campsite. It stretches in all directions, followed by a boundary of large trees and bush for probably 30 yards minimum across. So it's a pretty good, at most 40 yards. Good like circular campsite, boundaried off by the forest. So it was like made by something or someone or people. You notice that on the outside, every maybe 7 feet on the outside boundaries are torches lit to keep the area lit for the most part. You see a few torches throughout the center area, just to kind of keep the center area lit as well. You see a few tents, larger tents. You also see a building, not a building, but it's kind of like a wooden house structure that was put up. So something that is you would probably say 10 feet high, single room, more or less kind of like a office space, give or take, with maybe a bed in there is what you'd probably assume that was for. And then you also see trainers moving out, people moving out and about throughout the campsite. You also see far side, more or less in the backside of the camp area where you can see that building. You see 2 large cages. One cage has 3 trainers in it that I would have to say are probably around 12, 14 years old from what you could determine. The 3 trainers are at the moment asleep, aka knocked out, probably due to exhaustion, torture. They're chained up and locked up in a cage. You don't know. You just see that they are chained up and they're sleeping. And another cage, and these cages are pretty big. I would have to say they're probably the one cage with the people is 10 feet high, and then 10 feet square radius. So it's pretty good size. The other one's a 15 by 15. And in that cage, you notice Pokemon in it.
I'm gonna look real hard at that Pokemon cage. Screw those trainers.
So there is a total.
So are they outside of their Pokeballs or inside the Pokeballs?
Of 8 Pokemon that you see. Actually, yes, 8 Pokemon that you see in that cage. I need another perception check to see if you can recognize and recall from that distance, with a good view and description of what those Pokemon are. Yep.
Give me the controller.
So what are they?
I need another perception to get a really good, clear view on what those are. 19? Okay.
18 plus 7, 25.
Okay. So, the 8 Pokemon that you see.
Was it perception or investigation?
Perception.
20.
Nice. What about you, Mike?
Oh, I didn't know if I saw all this.
Yeah, everyone. Or wait. Sorry, let me rephrase. So, the people that initially saw the good perception are the ones that rolled it. If you want to point it out to them, they can make a roll.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us what you guys saw?
Yeah. We saw some cages with a couple of trainers.
Okay.
So you 3 beat the check to see what Pokemon it is. If you would like, you can also make that.
Otherwise.
That's neat.
What do I
Alrighty.
see?
So
I got a 20. So
Brawley's having a hard time in the dark, seeing what's going on.
he
But
sees the cages.
he's going off the trust of your word. What you see out of the 8 Pokemon, and each Pokemon is not only chained up, but has a collar, a high-tech collar around their necks. Each Pokemon, and they're chained up. You see a Pidgeotto. You see a Venonat. You see a Mankey. You see a Raticate. And you also see the 4 Pokemon that belong to you. So you see the Squirtle. You see the Caterpie. You see the Nidoran. I believe it was male. And then you see your shiny alpha Kakuna.
But he can't see it.
Yeah.
Or, I'm assuming, yeah, you can't see it, but that's what anybody that
we
could
see
see it, that's what you can see.
Yeah. Be like, so I definitely see my Caterpie down there.
You also-
and I see your.
You also see the Pokemon that are already passed out. You see that they are every minute or every few minutes they're getting jolted by this energy that is red. And you're seeing your Pokemon cry out in agony as this is happening. You see 4 of those Pokemon have something different about them.
Can I roll to perceive? See what's different about them?
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. 6 Pokemon have this about them.
That they're different?
Yes. I have to set a timer to see if all 8 eventually will have this effect. You don't notice it.
Well, since we were seeing the same thing, I will also roll.
What was it? Perception, investigation?
I would say it's more perception because you're seeing it.
I got a nat 20.
Perfect. You guys notice that these Pokemon. You have the controller.
Yeah. It won't let me skip it, so.
That's all good. You notice that the Pokemon are producing an aura that is dark purple.
Interesting.
So more of like a shadowy, dark purple
Can we tell
aura.
which ones?
Yeah.
You can also
So-
see that they have more or less like a rageful demeanor. So that is what you notice.
Can we tell which ones?
So technically,
Yeah,
you were able
exactly.
to see
So
this.
the ones that are Pidgeotto, Venonat, Mankey, Raticate, the Alpha Kakuna Buzzbuggle, and Boulant, the male Nidoran, all have this property as of right now.
Alright,
Depending
so
on time, we'll see if that increases to
I'm
7 or 8
also
Pokemon.
going to let my teammates know. I'm gonna like talk to Roland and be like, "Hey, this is what I see," because I know Roland couldn't see it, but I'm then saying it to both of my other people who couldn't see and are like, "What's going on? What's happening? Tell me what's," because that's always not.
Alright, so you've let the party know?
Yep. I'm letting them know. I'm being like, so this is what I see. There are 6 Pokemon that are really freaking aggressive. And they got some collars. That's not looking good for us, guys. And we need to get your guys' 2 Pokemon.
I'm going to pull out my Spearow
That's
as well.
always been a good.
Okay, pulling out Spearow. Is there anything
I
that
need you.
Spearow comes out? Spearow!
Spearow, I'm gonna need you here really quick, okay? Just listen to what I have to say and then we'll do something, okay?
Well, alright, so what are you commanding your Spearow? Or are you going to wait on that?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So you have Bellsprout, Spearow. Understood. Anybody else would like to do anything?
No, I have the Pokemon that I want out at the moment for this.
We're gonna do bad things.
All I'm saying is Pokemon can be revived. And, I'm talking out of character right now. And they're in a ring of forest with fire all around. Can't fight back. That's out of character though. That's just my as a person's initial thought. They're in a ring of forest, brushes, and trees, and they got fire all around this place.
If you do that, you'd be burning the 3 trainers as well that you are trying to save.
They already look dead.
That's on you.
This is me. This isn't kind enough. This is out of character.
I know.
But
They already did.
they look dead. They are chained up and they're tortured apparently. I mean, we could give them a quick out. No. So what is our plan?
So
They're asleep. Not like they're gonna feel it until.
my
It'll only hurt till you die.
first thought is I'll send Spearow to distract.
Survey.
That, and we can use him as a distraction while we free the Pokemon, I'm assuming first, and get the trainers if we can.
If the Pokemon are aggressive, that means they'll probably attack us.
Yeah.
Unless we can find out how to
6.
take care of those collars.
Yeah, I think those collars. Are we back in character now?
Yes, I'm in character. Right
Okay, so I definitely think that first off, one of us I think should go get the trainers. You two
I'm
are.
pretty sure if we go in there, we're gonna get ambushed.
Ambushed.
Yeah, it's a trap. We're walking into their camp. We don't know how many people there are.
What? I was just saying that one of us, one of us goes and frees the. Not freeze. Free the trainers, and the other group goes and gets the Pokemon.
Okay, so
That's all I
Aren't
was
the
saying.
cages next to each other?
Yeah, they're pretty close to each other.
Okay, so then
I don't think
I
we
just
should
didn't
split
know
up.
because I didn't know if
I
there
don't think
was.
the cages
Okay.
have locks on.
I mean, I guess you'll have to get closer to see. It's not 30 yards out.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
It's on the whole other side of the camp.
I'm gonna go ahead and make another perception roll to see if I can see any people.
Yeah. I mean, you did see a
Unless
few
you
walking
do-
around, and the few is, I'm gonna say 2.
I want to do.
Is what you saw just walking around, kind of just surveying the
Is it
campsite.
nighttime or daytime?
It is
It's night.
nighttime.
Do I see any antennas or anything on the big building?
You do.
Yeah, go ahead and look for people. Might have an idea.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait until everyone else.
No?
What are you whispering over there?
I was thinking of jokes, Mike.
Well, I didn't see anything, so
What'd you roll? I'll roll with you. That is only a 13.
And what were you trying to perceive?
just to see people.
Okay, so with the 13, you see one more person roaming around. So far you see...
We're the 2 people that we already see or whatever.
Exactly, so that's a total of what you've already seen. So you've seen one more in addition to what
So
you've already
3?
seen.
So 3 people that we can see.
Potentially that you see.
Where are they?
So
Like,
the
in
3
relation to
people
the
are in 3.
cages.
There's 1 person outside of the cage area. There's 2 people just kind of roaming each side of the camp that you can see.
Okay.
Potentially. Yeah, it's possible. But... Hey,
Talk to me.
you still got that letter?
That lighter?
That letter.
Oh yeah, I do. From Professor Oak.
No,
The
the
letter.
Team Rocket letter.
That you kept.
Oh, yes, I do.
Because I have the letter from.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
One
I
of us
think
can
you
sneak
threw it
in.
in the trash.
No, you didn't. It was me who threw it in the trash.
Okay.
Roland
Alright.
kept it.
Okay.
I threw it in the trash.
We'll go with that. I just remember someone throwing it in the trash.
I was like not having it, and I was like, I'm not even gonna be part of it. But I know Roland kept it. Just
I
in
took
case.
it to see what they would say, but
how high is your charisma? How charismatic are you? Yeah.
it's like 18. Charisma plus 4.
So a +4 mod.
All I'm saying is that we might not have to do a frontal assault on this place.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
You could always, because what's the letter say again? Like, does it tell you to meet them here, or?
No. He was supposed to meet him that day.
Well, that's easy to explain. That's easy to explain. You were in jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just,
Be like, I snuck out.
yeah, be like, I broke out, I'm tired of all this nonsense, and
Alright. So if that's what you would like to do, make your choices, make your movements. I'm going to start writing some checks down for this type of tactic.
With you to help join the cause.
because they were both invited.
Right, we weren't.
We weren't. Kaina's completely new to this, so Kaina doesn't have to lie. Kaina's just like, you took something from me. These guys said that if I can get it back, Kaina doesn't think we have to lie.
Katie. So
don't know.
technically, I mean, I guess I could just be like,
Kaina's an unknown face.
my note was confiscated, and I just came along with the other one.
No, I'd still say you threw your note out.
Yeah.
Because you guys both got arrested, you threw it away so the police wouldn't catch you.
Yeah, because they don't know. I tried to hide the evidence.
Okay. With that being said, make your moves.
So what do you want to do?
So do we see any that are like by the outer rim, or?
Like an entrance or like any
No one's by the
any
entrance.
approach. We're okay.
The three, one of them is by the cages, and then the other two that you noticed are like on left or like on each far side, kind of just roaming the perimeter.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Because
we should.
that might bring out
Less.
different. Want to see how much like.
Well, also if we go to the front as well, like they're not thinking that we're trying to do a sneak attack.
So we're all
We're
about
coming.
to join Team Rocket. Got it. I'm not very bright, guys. Come on.
Well, you can always. No, you still be something. You can probably stay outside. You call the police.
Honestly,
We found a GPS coordinate.
I mean, we still have that option. We can literally do that right now.
Yeah, we could
Actually,
forewarn the police now
that
before we go into.
might not be a bad idea, but that could end really badly if they get here quickly.
I mean, wasn't it like a day trip?
Essentially. On foot.
On foot.
Yeah,
They have motorcycles.
They got
More
motorcycles.
Pokemon. They could fly in, they could ride in.
Okay.
Do I send it?
You could send it. You could like have it meditated, and then when shit goes down, you could be
Or-
like send.
Am
Or
I gonna
just
have
send
time
it
to
in.
pull out my phone?
Send it anyways, and then we go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should still
Okay.
send it just in
so-
So,
case.
what I need you to do, you're sending it?
I am going to send a message to my mother.
So you notice this area has like a service block, but
Even with my satellite phone,
you do notice that there's a Wi-Fi. So I need you to make me an intelligence check to see if you can tap into this Wi-Fi.
Wait, shouldn't Kaina do this? I think that Kaina should do this.
Kinda.
Kinda. The high wisdom character.
Who's the smartest person in the group?
I actually,
Guys.
I think it's extra neat still. What's your intelligence?
Mine is only 14.
That's mine. I only have 14 too.
Alright, I wrote the
I
check
don't-
for it.
Okay,
What do you have?
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
if we
tell
should-
them.
I don't know if we should tap into the Wi-Fi though.
I'm gonna be like, hey,
I don't think
hold
this
on.
is a good idea.
Hold on.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
this is
tell
a good
the
idea
I'm gonna tell
either.
the group that I cannot send the message, but there is a Wi-Fi.
I don't think it's smart to tap into the Wi-Fi. Have you ever seen those, like, you know, the commercials on TV? This could be you if you're getting your Wi-Fi from somewhere. You are literally going to the evil people and like, here, hack my phone, please.
All I have is fishing pictures on this phone.
And your mom's number.
They don't know who she
Who's the
is.
chief of police?
It says mom.
I know, but you
You get to-
you sit. All they have to do is be like, "We have your son. I'm the chief of police. Bring 10 million $Poké or we kill him."
I didn't think of that. But I could just be like, hey mom, I'm camping out here and I need you to bring me supplies.
Yeah, but they're gonna. You send it through the Wi-Fi. They're gonna be like, "This person's camping and needs supplies. Oh, they're close enough for Wi-Fi. Let's go get them."
There's their location.
Worst case scenario, if they do find us, all we say is that we were camping and we were trying to find this place.
What about me? Can I use my Holocaster?
What's a holocaster?
Holocaster is the phone from Kalos that was made to send out basically. You know the projections that they have in Star Wars?
Yeah.
It's exactly that. But like, these things go
Is it
everywhere.
like something you have to buy? Like,
No, I tend to put them in all phones.
okay. So what's your idea with this holocaster?
All your mom.
But what did it need? Wouldn't it need signal?
It goes everywhere. Under the sea.
So, I mean, you do have a holocaster, but because you're from Kalos, but unless it has some way to get through the signal blockers.
There's something blocking the signal. Normally I would have signal right now
Exactly.
because my phone
Can I
literally
send my
gets signal
zero?
everywhere. So I think
All
it's
right.
falling under the same.
So,
You could send
I
me a
need you
spare.
guys to make me, or at least, yeah, if you want, make me a perception check. The timer just went off.
So what's the plan, guys? Are we going in there?
6.
We're gonna let them guys take the lead.
Do you have a flyer?
No.
Do you have a flyer?
I mean, I have a flyer out right now.
Me too.
So
You have to-
we can send mine
I
via
told him that Jasmine has it all over.
courier
You can't
or
see
whatever.
Yeah, I can't see it.
A message to your mom.
I do not have a flyer. Also, I got a 6 on that
You
perception.
guys need to make a perception.
That's a 10.
Alright, so with those rolls, you hear a cry from the cages.
Of the Pokemon?
And it's a Pokemon that you recognize.
That sounds like my Squirtle.
But you can't, with that roll, you don't notice what happened. You just are like,
I can hear my
you're
Squirtle.
hyping that your Squirtle is in agony, is in pain, your Caterpie. But with that, something might have happened or some transformation might have happened to the Pokemon.
Okay, so
But you don't know that.
what's the plan? What are we doing?
We're gonna send my Spearow a message to his mom.
Now, how long would that take to fly there?
I would say half the time.
So half
So, I'd have, half a day, 12 hours. Maybe 6, I don't know, maybe 8.
Can we take a long rest and pass like half that time we didn't go in?
Well, if we took a long rest, that'd be full 8 hours. But then we'd still have to wait another 8 hours for her to get back.
Well, I thought, how much time would it take them when they have like motorcycles?
I don't know.
Now, how long would it take with them with a motorcycle?
It took them a long time to
Like-
respond to us in a cave that was a lot closer.
That is true. It took them how long to respond to us in a
I
cave?
think it was like an hour. Or that day just went by really slow because there was so much going on in time. I have to say it probably took an hour to get from town to where you guys are at, just based off what would make
So
sense.
I don't know if we should take them longer as this close to Team
Yeah,
Rocket.
I was gonna say, if anything,
I think we should still
we
just...
could walk back
That's
a
just
ways, walk back a ways, and that way,
you can get within range.
or at least until I get cell service enough to send the message, and then we can turn right back around, and at least they'll know where the camp is, and I could save the GPS coordinate now, where exactly where I'm at,
Yeah.
and then that way they can find it easy.
What do you guys think? I'm good with that.
I mean, the more time that goes by, the more those Pokemon are gonna get hurt from what you guys told me.
Make me a perception check.
23.
Alright, you noticed.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, so you two noticed. Jazz, do you want to make a roll or?
19.
19. So you three noticed that you're hearing like brushes moving from behind you on the pathway, and you see someone with a torch heading your way.
I don't think we got time, guys.
I'm gonna send my Spearow with a message. Can you scribble something down really quick?
I'm gonna write down the coordinates,
Alright,
and then I'm gonna say,
So we're quickly sending a quick note through the
come here
sparrow.
ASAP, Team Rocket is here, found their camp.
Alright.
Attach it to my Spearow.
Spearow
You're gonna have them
is flying through. That trainer noticed,
Okay.
or that person noticed
he need a roll?
Spearow fly through the
Okay.
air.
Does he need
Okay.
a roll?
I'll handle that with what they know.
Well,
Spearow's left your party,
Okay.
but it's still within your team.
Yeah.
Spearows are common, so it's...
Yeah.
Right, I'm just saying something as
Yeah, but would he have noticed that it came from us?
hasn't noticed you, but noticed something flew through the brush to the trees. He's about 15-ish yards away from you.
To the police.
To the police station. Yes.
You have 60 seconds to make a decision on what you're doing
I'll just
before he
say we
arrives
were
and sees you.
Trying to catch
stealth.
it.
Okay.
I think that. Did you want to do the? We have 60 seconds. Do you want to? Are we rolling stealth? Okay.
We're gonna all try and hide.
Well, even if parts of us fail, some of us can still succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
I have
can
a
turn
14.
That's 19.
I wanna be very nice, like no